Since I've been on the streets, I've been doing nothing but crime, man. Crime after crime. I was like 33, 34. I stole a lot of cars. Corvettes, RSs, IROCs, pickup trucks.
All right, so let's say you got a 1990 F-150. What do you get financially compensated for that?
$1,500.
$1,500?
Yeah. Then if I broke it down and I put the VIN number in, I get like $2,500. I stole about 30 trucks over a period, about a week or two. And they called him with the truck beds.
Oh, the truck beds disassembled?
Yeah, but I had ground all the serial numbers off the list.
Is that kind of addicting, stealing cars, that rush?
Yeah, you could get shot, but I knew people. And the shop foreman that was working for Jerry, he knew a lot of people. And he was like in the internet, he was paying people to call him with information about cars. Then he would send us.
Oh, I see. So you already had like a lead?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a whole freaking team effort.
Yeah. He say, he's not gonna be at home. Nobody's gonna be there. Get it. I'll go get it.
By yourself?
I have somebody drive me over there.
So you learned how to hotwire or whatever?
Nah, all you gotta do, I have a pair of vice grips. I had to grind them down a little bit, right? On the steering column by the turn signal.
Okay.
You can peel that little piece off. There's a gearbox. All you gotta do is peel it with your finger. Car start up and turn the ignition. You don't need a key or nothing.
Damn, dude, you see in the movies I'm getting under freaking with the little wires and none of that. You just
6-7 seconds you gone. We sold a lot of Hyundais too, and put spoilers on them, gave them nice paint jobs, flipped them for the low. The guy I was working for, he had a chop shop. We would bring the cars in, break them down, and sell the parts. Some we would rebuild and get a salvage title and put the VIN number of a wrecked car from the salvage yard in place of the stolen. I had 3 cars at 15.
damn.
I didn't even have a driver's license.
Driver's license, I was about to say that.
The guy I was working for, he didn't snitch on Jerry Quad, but I kind of cooled out. Then I started selling dope.
What kind of dope was it? You said it was white or
Cocaine and a fentanyl.
And fentanyl?
Yeah.
In the 90s?
In the late 90s, yeah.
I thought fentanyl just came about once we left like Afghanistan and we stopped doing the poppy farmers.
No.
So fentanyl's been around for 30 years?
Yeah.
Damn.
We were calling it chorizo. We didn't have a name for it. That's what the Mexicans would call it, chorizo. But
Oh, chorizo.
yeah.
Chorizo. That's funny, dude.
Yeah. It's been around a long time.
You sold heroin too?
When I was 13, it was China White. Then when I was 16, Black Tar. In the 90s, fentanyl took over. It took over in Dallas. A lot of people died in Dallas, and that's why they were trying to give me life sentence. Life with no possibility.
Oh, like a manslaughter for selling or whatever.
Yeah, but the guy that we were getting it from, he got life. So yeah, he's gonna die there.
Did they ask you to like roll on people when you got caught up?
Yeah, but my gang was in the courtroom.
Oh.
I couldn't say nothing. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but
either way, you had eyes on you.
they went in the courtroom. I said, well, this is it. I can't say nothing. But they asked me where I get it from. But they found out anyway.
Right.
And they gave him life.
Jumped off the porch at 13.
Yeah, because my uncle was a drug dealer. And my mother, she was going sometimes half with him on the heroin. On an ounce of China White. But you can make 5 ounces out of it. You have to cut it with quinine first.
Quinine.
You can cut it so much you can turn 1 ounce into 5 ounces. It'll still kill people.
So what kind of clients did you see? Like business people or people from the streets? Because
I saw mostly prostitutes
Oh, okay.
and military people.
Military people were on dope?
Army people from Vietnam.
Wow. But like retired or
No, still in the army.
still in the army?
He was selling dope in Fort Hood, Texas, in Killeen. Yeah, the other heroin didn't get to Texas till I was 16.
The black tar?
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
that ounce of that going for?
$600 in dollars. But this is a kick. You spend $600 on black tar, you ain't gonna make nothing but $1,250. You can't cut it nothing but like 6 dormant pills, cold pills you get from the grocery store, Walmart, Walgreens. You cut it with 6 dormant pills, 7 grams.
Oh, so you're only gaining 7 grams on the ounce?
Man, you ain't gaining nothing.
Man, you ain't.
You making $1,250. But The thing about it is, the speed and the addiction of black tar is worse than China white.
It is worse? It gets you, it hooks you?
The addiction.
But now fentanyl is worse than all of them.
Yeah, it's so strong. It's 10 times stronger.
And cheap.
Yeah. I was selling like crack cocaine. The guy was cooking it with cocaine.
But you didn't cook it? You had someone else cook it for you?
I didn't know how to do it.
Oh.
Because I didn't know how to fuck with fentanyl.
Oh, they put the fetty in the crack?
They put fentanyl and cocaine and some more chemicals. I don't know what the chemicals were, but it was like 2 or 3 other chemicals in there to make it bonding agent.
And then the fetty is what made it more addicting.
Yeah, but it was killing people.
But it was killing people.
Yeah, it was her and my uncle. She didn't touch nothing. She just put money up. But I always had to cut it though. So I cut it a little over. It take a little over from me, an eighth or something.
Okay.
Take it from me. Yeah, but you gotta be careful. You gotta use a respirator, gloves, and long sleeve shirts. And glasses if you like, safety glasses.
Because of the fentanyl, you just get a little bit of...
Man, all you gotta do is open the bag. All you gotta do is open it, man. That's all you gotta do, is open it. And you gonna fall out.
But what did a zip of fentanyl go for back in that time?
You know what it went for? It charged me $800 for a zip.
So more than black tar.
It was a lot less than China white.
So you never really fucked with dope or like yourself personally? Or...
Yeah, I fucked with cocaine for a while, for about 6 years.
So you're sober on the streets now in Miami?
Just smoke weed. That's all I've been doing for about the last 30-something years, smoking weed. Best thing to do is stay in school, man. Go to school, get your education, leave the street life alone. It turns into a monster now. While you out there on the streets, life don't mean nothing to you, man. While you selling dope.
Oh, you turn into a monster like psychologically?
Yeah. The money, the addiction for the money. And if somebody cross your path that's not with you.
So if I would have met you 30 years ago, I came up to you the same way I came up to you today and say, hey, let me give you an interview, what would you have said to me?
Nah, man, keep stepping, man.
Get from around me.
Well, I've been pulling out some, though, man. Keep stepping, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you chill.
Yeah. I don't know no dope dealers that retired from selling dope. None. All of them are dead in the penitentiary. On one of my trips down here to pick up some cocaine, I met an FBI agent I didn't know. I went back to Dallas. He ended up busting the FBI agent from Miami. We were just looking for cheaper dope, but Dallas was kind of dirty. My homie gave some money up. I wound up with 2 years instead of life.
Why'd you leave Texas?
You know that gang thing, I'm blood and shit. And we had a shootout. I shot a guy 6 times, he shot me twice. We didn't press charges on each other. The courts couldn't do nothing.
You got shot by an opposing gang, or was it with
the Crips?
Just because you guys were guering different colors, or was it because of drugs and like money?
Drugs and we didn't like each other.
Because you guys didn't like each other. Tell me, like that's crazy. So you guys don't really know each other, but you see each other and you want to take them down. Is that something that you're taught, or like you actually felt that hatred towards that?
I've been doing it. I've been in the gang since I was 13 years old.
Okay, so it's kind of like what you knew.
Yeah, cause if you see blue, you get blue. Cause if you don't, blue gonna get you.
So more of like a safety thing. Get you before you get got.
Yeah. Don't get caught slipping. But at 62 years old, if I go back, I have to sell dope and get with the boys again.
You said you got shot. Where'd you get shot?
In the back twice. They took the bullets out, but I got him 6 times. When they told me if he don't make it, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Oh.
So I ran down here and I got the word that he made it. So I went back to Dallas and he didn't press charges and I didn't press charges. But we still kept gunning for each other.
Miami, you feel safe? Is there violence?
It's better than Dallas. I go to wrong hood in Dallas and I got the wrong color on. No matter how old I am, something might happen. Something gonna happen.
No matter how old you are, you're wearing you're wearing a freaking red shirt or a blue shirt.
Yeah.
And that's it?
That's it.
What if you're just passing through town, visiting, you're wearing your favorite baseball team and it happened to be the Cardinals? It don't matter?
And I walk in the blue side, yeah.
Dude.
Old school. What
They
you
got to be
doing?
able to tell who's gangbanging and who's just some dweeb.
They don't care.
They don't care?
They don't care. I tell you something what happened though.
Tell me.
I was talking to my sister. I got a sister in Compton, right? A dude had got shot by my brother. My brother lived in Compton. He died on death row. He had got shot by my brother. And they were able to save him. My brother shot with an AK. But he had a colostomy bag on. When he got out the hospital, he went to the phone booth. That was back when they had the phone booth.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother finished the job. Man, he was a killer. But he died. He died on death row.
He called you on the...
Man, he was blue, I was red. He told me, he was my older brother. He was older than me by 2 years. He told me if I ever see you in Compton, I'm gonna kill you.
What?
Yeah. He said, if you ever come to Compton, I'm gonna kill you.
That's crazy, dude. You're flesh and blood?
Yeah.
He just picked up a different jersey, basically.
Yeah.
And for that reason, he said, don't come around me or I'm going to take you out.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill you.
Did that hurt? Did that hurt?
No, I understood. I said, I get my older brother. I said, I'll see you later. I hung up.
Damn. How long you been living on the streets?
Since I was 34.
How long you been in Miami?
About 12 years.
There's always going to be people because, yeah, I get there's drug addiction, there's mental illness, but then there's people that just don't want to plug into the system and pay rent. They just want to because it's kind of like a sense of freedom living out here, to be real.
Hey, man, I had a friend. He slept right there. You see that black mark?
Yeah.
A car rolled, had a wreck right there. Car rolled. He's an alcoholic and bumped into him. He lost his leg. They settled for $1 million. It's cut $700,000. They gotta keep him inside to keep him from coming back outside.
Because he wants to come live back out here, even if he's set financially for life.
He wants to drink.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic. Man.
So you could come up to them, give them money, put them up, and they still want to.
But he's smoking crack.
But he still want to be out here.
Yeah, smoke crack. I say, hey man, you don't do nothing but drink. Oh man, I've been on the street for so many years, you know?
Yeah.
I said, I understand, but you ain't got no leg, bro. They gotta keep him inside. No wheelchair, no crutches.
Oh, okay. So he can't hop his way out here.
He's gonna hop back out. He's gonna come back out to get drunk.
So how do you make most of your money now that you're not lifting?
By the grace of God, people just come by, cause like, hey man, I'm 62 years old, man. I done seen this and done that. It's not working.
It's not.
Nah, it's better to do right than do wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it took me till I was 60 years old to learn that. Every once in a while, I might sell a little cocaine or something. You know?
Just as someone asking for something, you just make a play here and there?
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't miss that life at all? You just prefer
Fuck no, man. That's how a lot of people die.
Did you get high back in the day off or did you just sell it?
Sell it.
We talked about your past. I just want to talk about Miami.
They changed a lot of laws, you know. You can't get caught slipping around Miami with the police here.
When it comes to being on the street.
Yeah. And you better not be doing nothing. No crack, no heroin, no fentanyl, no Marley, or nothing. You're going to jail. You can go to jail for an open container.
You plan on staying out on the streets?
You know, not ready yet. I've been outside for 30 years, man.
Yeah.
You know.
So there's not really gang violence in Miami?
No, it's not the violence that I see in Dallas. Miami laid back, man. I'm gonna tell you like it is. Miami laid back. You can make it hard as you want, man. It's a hard life, but it's what you make it. And you on the streets, you in the elements. You better be hard off real. So what kind of changes go along, you ought to be able to just ride along with it. My name is Donald Lewis. I'm from Dallas, Texas, but I'm here in Miami, Florida.